I'm going to put this where they can hear you. I set the clock up, but I think I actually have it a minute slow now instead of. I'm telling you, when that thing rolls over 9, he's standing up there. Yeah. I think I'm about 30 seconds slow still. Time I got it, figured it out and all. All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody. You stand with me?
Heavenly Father, we're grateful and thankful for your many, many blessings. We thank you for the prosperity of our county. Father, I ask you to be with the judge, the magistrates, and all those that are making decisions this morning. That they'll be prudent in all those decision making because it affects so many people in our county. We ask it in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Manning.
Safe travels.
Yes, they're getting ready to come right in. I assume everybody's had an opportunity to look over the minutes. Are there any additions or corrections that need to be made? If not, the minutes will stand approved as read. Robert, bring them on in here. Yeah, come up here where everybody gets to look at them, and we've got them on the internet, going blasting them out worldwide this morning. So don't be bashful. Come on in here. Yeah, put the tall one right in front of me if you don't care. It'd be fine. There you go. Now, Robert did that about 30 years ago. We don't need to do that again. No. We need to get this moving. Jerry's talking about the judge needs to wrestle one of them. That wouldn't go well. Anybody. Hey, Robert, I think I want to turn this over to you before we get started to let you brag on your team just a little bit. But I know you're probably not going to do this on your own, so I just want to point out that our own Robert Irvin was inducted into the State Wrestling Hall of Fame during the tournament, and that's quite an accomplishment and absolutely well deserved. And so we want to hats off to you because you're not going to tell that. So Robert, I'll turn it over to you.
Okay. Well, I want to do this one first because sometimes I forget to talk about her. We don't get it talked about enough. But Savannah Bacon was my. I always tell her, I said, "You're my best girl I ever coached." She said, "Coach, I'm the only girl." But anyway, she's an unbelievable wrestler. Wrestled obviously with a proven best team that ever walked into the state tournament. And she was in there every day and fighting and scratching and getting after it. But she was a two-time girls state champion. Probably won 80% of her matches against the guys this year. Probably more than that. It was, when she wrestled in a match at our high school, and she would win, the crowd would go crazy. She was our crowd favorite. But she was a really hard worker, and it really opened my eyes to female wrestling. So we're really going to work hard to try to start a team. Good. And I really enjoyed watching her develop over her career.
Good.
Fine young lady. I can't say enough about this team. What made us more proud was how great of a group of kids they were. They were top notch. We had 3 of our wrestlers that were Student of the Month so far this year. One of them got the FCA Sportsmanship Award. Darius that they, besides being great wrestlers, they're great young men and women, so that's something we're really proud of. Going into the state tournament, we thought we had something pretty special as far as the team. We came out of a tough, really tough regional. Our region, number 2 team in the state came out of our region. Scored over had 2 teams score over 200 points. That's unheard of in a state tournament. So that's how tough our regional was. So coming out of a regional, that is that tough. And then we competing in that state tournament. I just kept having to pinch myself. I couldn't believe we had 10 guys in the semifinals. And then when that semifinal was over, and we knew we had 9 guys in the state finals, and that was crazy. Yeah. I mean, there was a ton of emotions. We were so excited, a lot of tears. It was unbelievable. And then just how these guys performed all weekend long was just, every time they stepped on the mat, they battled. And it was really impressive. It made our county look great, just seeing such courage out of a group of guys. Just point out some people real quick. Trace Edmond, shortest guys in the very back. Trace was state champ. He was a sophomore this year, and had a nice mullet at state tournament.
Sweet mullet, I like it.
And let's see, we got Gavin Rickett, just a freshman, state qualifier, part of our team. Glenn Mays, believe it or not, this guy was a 126 pounder for me. He's gained 30 pounds. I don't know why he does that. Hey, he's training for the Biggest Loser, I believe. Yeah. So anyway, Glenn's just a freshman and really tough competitor, state qualifier, really tough and great guy. We have Gabe Adams. He had a test to take this morning. He couldn't make it. He's the only one that couldn't make it. He was a 3-time state placer for us, 4-time state placer, 2-time state qualifier. He's the only one that didn't make it to the finals. He wrestled a guy in the semifinals, and obviously we thought we missed some calls that they didn't give us. But long story short, he third place finisher and was awarded, of course. Jake Isco definitely has the nicest hair at state tournament. We call him, I think we nicknamed him Fabio this year. Jake had an incredible match in the state finals. He was the last match of the state tournament. It's a way to cap off a really special weekend. It was 1-0 going into the third period, and Jake and I had already talked about it, and we knew this guy was really tough in the top position. So what we decided is if we got to third period, we were going to stay on our feet. So, behind by 1 point, Jake took the guy down 3 times in the third period. This guy was, state champion, had been in state finals for many years, and was a really tough guy. Jake broke him in the third period when the state title. 45, Trevor Poe. Trevor, another guy that's been with us forever. He's a senior, been probably one of our best leaders this year, and had an unbelievable semifinal match with behind, came back and won the match at the end of the match, and stayed runner-up for us this year. Payne Collard. Payne is one of those guys that works his tail off all year long. He was fourth or third in the Fargo. He was 4th place. I think he's the only Greco place winner from Kentucky at Fargo. It's a big national tournament, and he's just a hammer. This year he's a state finalist, and he got 7th. Let's see, 60. Dalton Russellberg. He was a 2-time state champion. He won his 2nd state title this year. His sophomore year was a JV wrestler, and then he went from freshman year. Freshman year, he's a JV wrestler. Went from being a JV wrestler to a 2-time state champ. So that's the depth that we got on this team. So congratulations to him. Stephen Little, he's not so little, but he was our 170 pounder. Had to wrestle. It stinks having to wrestle a guy three times. It's hard to beat a guy 3 times, especially when you're pretty evenly matched. He had a senior, Stephen's just a sophomore, and had to wrestle him 2-3 weeks before the regional tournament. Beat the same guy in overtime at the regional tournament. At the state tournament, same thing, overtime. Again, so you wrestle a regular match, and then they put 1 minute on the clock. First takedown in. 7 seconds left in overtime. Boom, flash, double, wins it. 7 seconds left. So it was an exciting match, and he was a state champ for us. Micah, senior this year, won his second state title, and it really made us nervous in the state finals. It took him about 20 seconds to pin this guy in the state finals. we didn't have to sweat that one too much. He was a great leader, pinned 35 of his wrestlers this year. So he was pretty dominant all year long. He's a senior state champion. All right, who else we got? 95. Let's see, Corinthian. Corinthian, he, as most of you know, he's a football star, and he decided he wanted to play basketball last year, and came back out to wrestling this year. Broke his ankle in football, and last football game of the year, hurt his kidney or liver. Last leg was hidden, so he didn't come out till about a month before season was out, and every time he stepped on the mat, got better. Had some unbelievable matches at the state tournament with one match in place, and just tremendous athlete. We're lucky to have him back next year. All right, Darius Moore. Who's that, Darius? Right there. Ranked 12th in the state going in. 12th ranked guy in the state tournament. First match, wrestled the number 2 guy in the state, beat him by 1 point. It's just a dog fight. Second match, wrestled number 3 guy in the state. A real high-ranked guy. Was losing. 3-0. I got called for stalling. And then we took him down with 7 seconds left. And then beat him in overtime. And in quarters and semis, he pinned this guy. Made it to the state finals. And was number 12 ranked guy. So unbelievable how he stepped up. Big reason probably he broke the scoring record with how he really turned it on. So number 2 placed second, and he'll be back with us next week. We're excited about that. Okay. And then last but not least, we got Matthias. Matthias, he's senior, and he won his 3rd state title this year. So we were really excited for that. He's our first heavyweight to win the state championship, and Matthias had a high ankle sprain right at the beginning of the season. We didn't do that until about a week or 2 before the regional tournament. So, every time he was out on the mat, we were trying to keep him from swelling and doing that. And Jamie Bird was traveled with us, and she did a good job of keeping him together so he could win his 3rd state title. So, anyway, Matthias, state champion. Coaching staff. Hey, that's there is. You can't get any better than what we got here. Jarvis Elam, he's Richard Sitchin. Yeah, I coached him. He's a state champ back in his day, and he obviously, when you look at him, he's still get out there and wrestle with the guys. And the reason Trace had so much success in his lighter weights is Coach Elam wrestled with him every day. And then we were lucky enough to get this guy right here, Brooks Platt. He's from he wrestled for Blair Academy in New Jersey. They were several-time national champs, and he had an unbelievable career at the high school level. Wrestled for the University of Illinois, 4-year starter for Illinois. And anyway, he came to work in our camps in the summertime, fell in love with the community, loved the area, and we talked to him, moved him down into Utrecht School, and you look at all of our big guys that had so much success. So it has a lot to do with it right there. So that's all I got.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
I'll read this proclamation, and then I'll give the other folks a chance to say something here. Proclamation, Union County Wrestlers Week, February 23rd, 2020 to March 1st, 2020. Whereas the County of Union would like to recognize and congratulate the members of the Union County High School Wrestling Team. And whereas the Union County High School Wrestling Team has accomplished winning 17 straight regional titles and 12 state championship titles, with 5 state championships being consecutive titles, and also setting a state record with 299 points being scored. Whereas I encourage all Union County citizens to congratulate the members of the team, coaches, and parents of these fine young folks, and to continue offering support and encouragement as these outstanding young citizens continue their pursuit of sports, academics, and future goals as they continue the path towards adulthood. They have proven that they are individuals striving for and obtaining success in their endeavors. They have already started down the path to fulfilling their dreams of multiple accomplishments and becoming valuable young leaders of our community. Therefore, I, Adam Onan, Judge Executive of Union County Fiscal Court, do hereby proclaim February 23rd through March 1st, 2020 as Union County Wrestlers Week in Union County, Kentucky. I'd entertain a motion to accept that proclamation.
Second.
We can all be on there. A motion made and seconded. I'll throw it to you guys. You have anything to say?
I just want to say awesome job. You made Union County proud. The coaching staff, thank y'all for everything that you all do. A lot of time and energy and effort put into what y'all do. And, it shows you how much support you have. I was one of the first responders that took you out of town, and we brought you back into town.
Hey, that is unbelievable.
That was awesome.
Everywhere we go, the parents post that online, and they just can't believe it. I can't believe that there's a radio station that comes to it. Still the only one that has a radio station. And then that we get that kind of reception going out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, this community, stands behind you all, and thank y'all. Awesome job.
Extreme dedication and the discipline is just crazy. And he's bringing up all these different matches, and we listen to it. And we still had basketball going on until I was here. It was on the radio, and all the matches were just, we lived every second of them. And like you talked about the last match of the California board there. We're all jealous of the hair, but we sat in the Crittenden County parking lot. We were supposed to be going into a basketball game, but I couldn't leave that. That was incredible. Every match we were on instant deal. I mean, whether you were in the bank, whether you were in the store, we had it on in the grocery store. I mean, we're cutting meat. The guy's like, he came from his car to the meat counter. All he wanted to know was an update on, I think it was yours. And I mean, they want to know, where it was at. So I mean, everybody kept up with every second of that. It was awesome. We appreciate all y'all do. Like I said, the dedication will carry you from now on. I mean, I would say every sport can get that kind of desire, dedication, and this is what you'd have. I truly believe that.
Yeah, I'd just like to congratulate each and every one of you in this room, coaches and athletes. It's been a joy to watch you all year. Coach Robert mentioned the character of you guys earlier, and I want to talk a little bit about what goes on off the mat. It's fun to watch a great win, the coaches embracing it, but how they handle you in a loss is what impresses me. There'll always be somebody with an arm around you, trying to build you up, trying to teach you something that most people can't see. But as a grandparent, that impresses me. And I appreciate that. And the hard work and the dedication. There's no other sport like this. The guys that compete, and you have to be in that wrestling room to watch it, to watch the self-discipline. Most people going to Dairy Queen. These guys don't do that. They discipline themselves. So you make me proud, and you guys really make me proud.
I'd like to say that I've been following sports in Union County since 1965, since I was a first graduate of the high school. And wrestling wasn't going on then in the high school. It was baseball, football, and basketball. We had a guy that's Mr. Everything, this person. And you Skeezy Big, I don't know if anybody knows him, but he was supposed to be able football, basketball, baseball, which is an accomplishment I don't know if anybody will ever do it again the same year. But anyway, that started I think, Union County towards greatness. we always have a big crowd at the ball games. I mean, football games. I go to a lot of football. I do that more. I'm a spotter for a football team. And Red Evans is the announcer. I'm telling him who's catching the ball, who's running, how many yards, and a lot of times I get it wrong, and I'm sorry, because I'm doing the best I can. Them numbers are not the easiest thing to see over there on the far side of the field. But I just like to say that I'm proud of you guys. Carry on the tradition in wrestling, and I'd like to have a shirt that just says 11 championships and all that stuff, because I'd like to wear it everywhere, you know, and show how good you guys really are. Good luck to you next year and whatever your endeavors are.
I want to congratulate you on your accomplishments on the mat and also in the classroom. You made all of us proud. The coaches, the time they put in, dedicate themselves. Y'all dedicate yourselves. They have to dedicate themselves. The parents and grandparents have to dedicate. They spend a lot of time making sure y'all are where you need to be at the right time. Right now, it means a lot to you. In future years, this will mean even more to you. I know my daughter's an all-state tennis player, and she's got her picture out on the Athletic Hall of Fame. And when my grandkids come in, they want to go out there and see her. I want to go see Mommy's picture. One of these days, your sons or your daughters or whatever, they'll want to see. They'll want to see all you've accomplished, and you'll be very proud of what you've done. So we're proud of you, and we know you'll always be proud of your accomplishments. And thank you for what you've done.
I will say the donut sales have picked up a little bit since it's over, right, Trey?
Oh, man, got thrown under the bus in front of everybody.
He's had one.
In front of
He
his
deserved-
coaches.
he deserved
And his
yellow
mama.
donut, did he not? He deserved his yellow donut. Oh, yeah, he said, oh, yeah.
I'll just finish up by saying we hear words like excellence a lot, but we very seldom get to see that personified in a group like this. And so you all have proven excellence, and that's not just on the mat. That's in the halls. That's getting ready for season. It's going to take you guys more places than you realize right now, just because of that work ethic, dedication, discipline that you've learned. And once you've experienced excellence, it's going to be hard for you to settle for anything else. So keep on working towards that. And I tell these guys, I've said it in court before, I'm in Frankfurt a lot. I get to be in front of a lot of really cool people. And I always introduce myself as Adam Onan, Judge Executive from Union County, where we are the #1 coal-producing county in the state, the #1 corn-producing state, and we dominate in wrestling over this state. We are the best state wrestling program in the state of Kentucky.
There's nothing they can say.
And there's no argument on any of those. And so, especially this right here, you guys continue to do that. And so, we can't tell you how proud we are of you. And we look forward to you all filling roles like this as you move on into adulthood. So, good job. Congratulations to all of you. So I'm gonna call for a vote. I know this is not necessary, but we're gonna vote on this. All in favor of this proclamation, say aye. Aye. All opposed? That gets it. Passed. Miss Regina, would you like to take a picture?
That'll be fine. We probably need to go to the hallway.
Okay, we can do that in the hallway.
Adam,
Hey,
I want to thank the court and Cody. We have our restaurant kids every year. It's everywhere we go. They say it's the best camp in the country. They say nobody has it we have. And the big thing is having Marcus Lake and the campground there and the access to that. It's unbelievable. Cody did an unbelievable job of managing that. Sometimes chaos out there when you have that many kids.
Yeah.
Running around, and he was professional, dealt with the campers really good, and we appreciate it.
and it's something to see. It is something to see. I went out and visited and hung out with them a little while last year. It was feeding time, and it was a feeding frenzy when it was feeding time. So it was good. Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll be out in the hall just for a minute, and we'll be right back.
Sure. Well, I can't bear here, you know.
put you crisscross
I'll just follow you out.
There's a cord here.
Be glad. I can jump out. There's nothing on top. We got the clip down here. Well, I'm not gonna jump at it, go right down to that well anyway.
It's quite a gathering. Do what? Yeah.
Joe, big Joe.
I feel awfully thin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell myself I'm thin.
We're gonna get to the boiler section here in a few minutes, but everybody knows can see how well our new boilers are working. Woo, man! Wait for Rick. He'll be here in just a second. There he is. Give that to you. Marty Wiles with no show. We didn't. Okay, I didn't. While I'm on that, just 30 minutes. If you are a person of faith and would consider Amelia's in the hospital and not doing well with some issues. So she's in Vanderbilt and undergoing surgery at 10 o'clock today. So I'll just throw that out there for. We all think the world of Amelia, and she's been very good to our community and very helpful, and so we think the world of her and are pulling for her. Next on the agenda is appointment for 2 Union County Library Board members. Do you have anything to say or just want us to carry on? Put you on the spot there. We have letters from the Department of Libraries and Archives from Frankfort, and we have to fill 2 positions, correct? And we have 4 names, and I'll read these, and then the state has approved these, and they have a recommendation to which person they would like on there, and I think that has to do with as much that they have agreed to do this. So it would Two names are Pat Cowan and Jan Henshaw, and the other names are Tabitha Maloney and Judy Smith, and both Pat Cowan and Tabitha Maloney have agreed to serve. Is that correct? So I'd entertain a motion to approve that.
I move we appoint Tabitha Maloney and Pat Cowan to the Union County Library Board.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right. Next we have, we're going to open bids for Bunger Road. And let's see, we have several here, maybe. At least three, so I'll start on this. Just while I'm doing this, Bunger Road is, the bridge was some discretionary money we got in the amount of $300,000 last year. That is our worst bridge in the county. I keep seeing you with that yellow on, and I'm looking for Mike, so that's why I keep staring at you. He's always the only one in here with yellow. So our first bid is from Triple C Contractors out of Cynthiana, Kentucky. Triple C Contractors LLC will install a single-span steel deck bridge supplied by E&H Bridge per specifications. Triple C will provide materials and labor for footer, abutments, and wing walls per specification. County is going to do the traffic control and provide the rock and the concrete. Is that correct, Mike and Sean? That's the way everybody's bid has gone out. It's for a 24-foot by 55-foot by 14-foot with a 15-degree skew, and their price is $142,000. From Triple C Contractors, $142,000. I'm going to set these somewhere. We'll go to probably take them under advisement. Our next bid is from Double A Services from Henderson, Kentucky, for the Bunger Road Bridge replacement. Double A Services proposes to provide all labor, material, and equipment necessary to complete the work described in the project documents for the lump sum bid of $95,900. And they have in here concrete included, estimated at $18,000. So I'm assuming that would come out of that figure. $95,900, but they have included a concrete estimate of $18,000. And just for clarification, people that are listening, the reason that the county will handle the paying for the concrete, gravel, that saves us taxes. If it goes through the contractor, then the state is required, or the county is required to pay sales tax on that, and this is just a cost-saving measure to
They're saying 18,000 in addition.
do what? Yeah, this is they have included $18,000 in that $95,900. So we subtract that out. Yeah. Yeah. So Double A Services, $95,000. Let me read that one more time. $95,900. And our last one is Knight Construction and Excavating from Slaughters, Kentucky. Knight Construction and Excavating Incorporated proposes to provide all labor, material, and equipment necessary to complete the work described in the project documents for the lump sum bid of $198,000. $198,000. Now let me look just to be sure that we have several bids that we're opening today. And I want to make sure I'm not missing any. Well, construction, and then those go to tractor. Okay. I think at this point, that's all of the bids, so I think at this point, we probably need to take these under advisement. Let Mike and Sean go over, make sure the specs, the bonds, the liability insurance, all that is in order. Obviously, in contact with our county attorney, Julie Wallace, to make sure everything is square and come back to us with a recommendation. I'd entertain a motion to do that.
Take these under advisement.
So, second.
There's definitely a wide range
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
of, definitely need to check them out.
right.
Real wide.
Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Next is opening bid for Moffitt's Lake Cabins. Ironically, with them being here today, this is one of the things that Robert is interested in. He's been scattering wrestlers all through family and everybody else, and he's trying to get more to be able to stay on at Moffett Lake. So if if we can get something bid by, is it June? Middle of June, I think, is when roughly middle of June is when they're, and all the contractors in attendance are probably gasping when I say something like that, but we'll see. This one is from Max Belt. Max's Custom Completions, LLC, out of Morganfield, Kentucky. Proposal: furnish all permits, material, and labor for 2 16 by 40 cabins on Moffitt's Lake. Construction and furnishings, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing to be ready for the owner to connect utilities. A 24 by 18 footing with block foundation, 2 by 8 treated seal plate, with 8-foot 2 by 6 exterior walls, interior walls framed with 2 by 4s, cathedral ceilings throughout main living area with 2 lofts on opposing ends of cabin. Exterior sheeting and decking will be 5/8 OSB with moisture barrier and 40-year classic rib metal roofing and siding. Vinyl soffits, seamless gutters over 2 by 6 fascia boards, 20 by 8-foot covered front porch with railings. Half-glass non-light entry and back door windows will be double hung and placed in customers' decided locations. Wood-look vinyl plank flooring throughout the cabin, smooth face plywood walls, basic oak cabinets, all 36 interior door with handicap accessibility. Tub shower combo with toilet and vanity, mini split, AC heat unit, stackable washing machine and dryer and designated wash closet. Standard grade couch and bed frames with mattresses, optional to paint or stain interior wall. Allowances: concrete foundation and dirt work, $10,500. Electric, $5,000. Plans and drawings, $1,000. Equipment rental, $2,500. HVAC, $4,500. Furniture, cabinets, and appliances, $8,000. Estimated materials, $30,000. Estimated labor, $30,000. Estimate total per cabin, $81,000. And then it just has how the deal is to be paid for: 40% down, 25 when dried in, and other draws during construction. So that is a total bid per cabin of $81,000 from Max's Custom Completions.
Per cabin.
Per cabin.
That would be furnished and everything. That would
I would call on Max. I understand it to be in there.
There was, I feel like the information packet wasn't super clear, so I just put in separate allowances for certain things, and then if we were to proceed forward in that direction, then, we could consult on what we want us to take care of, or what the owner, just let the allowances, so it can be discussed at a later point.
This one comes with got to watch my knife. I'll cut something in half if I'm not careful. It comes with a certificate of liability insurance as well. This one is from Eddie Sheffer Construction in Morganfield, Kentucky. Furnish all permits, material, and labor on plan stated above. Foundation 8 by 24 footers per drawing. Treated 2 by 8 top foundation, 2 by 10 pine floor, joist 16 inch, 3/4 inch OSB flooring glued, 8 foot 2 by 4 exterior walls, 16 inch interior wall studs, OSB sheeting on all exterior walls, gambrel type truss roof on house, open for lofts over bedrooms, roof sheeting, 2 by 6 fascia boards and fly rafters, 12 inch overhang, classic metal roof, American white vinyl clad inside and outside double pane insulated windows, block on foundation, Dutch lap standard vinyl siding on remainder of house, vented vinyl soffit, vinyl louver shutters on front windows, seamless aluminum gutters, final grade all site prep and finished grade work to be done by owner. Interior R13 fiberglass wall insulation in outer walls, R32 8-inch in attic, wood paneling on walls and ceiling, painted trim with 6-panel masonite doors, casing, base, closet rods, and shelves, all trim and interior door knobs standard, electrical heat with central air, heat pump, high efficiency heat and air, overhead electrical system, 200 amp service wired to state code, 40 circuit panel, 1 40-gallon gas water heater, phone and TV jacks where owner specified, 1 tub shower combo, no doors, plumbing to state code, water and sewer lines stubbed outside foundation, all hookups done by owner, cabinets as per drawing on floor plan, porches 6 by 20 covered wood front porch, 6 by 6 concrete pad at back door, no appliances in bid, material and labor, $63,000 per unit. Construction to begin as soon as possible with completion 100 days barring weather and unforeseen circumstances beyond control. $63,000 per unit. That's Eddie Shepherd Construction. The last one is Utley's. $16 by 40 cabin with 8 by 20 porch deck with roof on post, 6-inch block foundation, concrete footers, 2 by 4 walls insulated, metal on outside wall and roof, 4 windows, 1 3-foot door, 1 bath, 2 bedrooms, kitchenette, mini split HVAC, mini stove, refrigerator, washer and dryer, stackable. Owner gets all permits and no furniture is listed in this one. And this is for $48,453 per cabin. $48,453 per cabin. So as Max stated, there's a lot of moving variable parts to this. I think probably the same thing needs to go. We need to take these under advisement, pass these back to Sean, and Sean, you can get with our team, Jim and Jim, on going over these and have a recommendation to go with next meeting. Would that be acceptable? Okay, I'll entertain a motion for that.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Okay, so now we've got several bids for the tractor. This is a little tractor and equipment from Harrisburg, Illinois. A Kyoto NX 5510 with cab, Kyoto 6010 loader, Kyoto KB backhoe, Titan 72-inch root grapple, and a third function control for grapple. For a total bid of $47,700. $47,700. Okay, so that they're going to have another one just like it, but it's going to have an open station instead of a cab. Toyota NX 5510 HST open station. Everything else is the same, and that total price is $42,000 even. So we have a bid of $47,700 and $42,000 even respectively from Little Tractor and Equipment Company in Harrisburg, Illinois for a Toyota brand tractor. Another bid from I get Boyd Cat, Wayne Supply, for a Massey Ferguson 2705 with the loader, backhoe, with bucket. It's $36,715.88. It's $36,715.88. Then they have a bid for a Massey 2705 with the loader and the backhoe and a bucket without the clamshell bucket, which the clamshell is the one that'll grip, correct? $36,163.15. $36,163.15. And then on the next bid is the same Massey 2705 with the same loader, same backhoe, but no front bucket is my assumption, correct? Just a skid steer bucket. And it is $32,758.88. And in here it has the brochures that will tell us what all those are and to look over as well. Did everybody get all those three of those bids?
32,758.
88. 88 cents.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. This is from H&R Equipment Company. From here in Morganfield. For a 2020 Kubota L47, 3-function remote, 4-in-1 bucket, front loader, backhoe, stabilizer pad, 3-point hitch kit, are all the attachments for $49,995. It's $49,995 even. And then they have the specifications on another sheet here, as well as brochures for that. And then another Kubota bid. It is a 2020 L4760. Let's see what this one was. L4760. For $46,965. $49,965. 46, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let me do that again so I don't confuse anybody else. $46,965. Two bids from H&R. Have a bid from Hudson. A John Deere 4044M compact tractor. Well, if it looks like I'm confused, I am. Let me use my calculator real quick. I don't want to say the wrong number. They have a cover page, and then they have a discounted rate on the back, and I'm not sure which is which. Let me get there, and if I can add these two together and make sure, just to check myself. It's a little more confusing than it needs to be. Yes, it does, and anybody's welcome to look at these when I'm finished. So that's a 44 M compact with the backhoe attachment for $38,801.58. $38,801.58. The next one from Hudson as well. This is for the 4-in-1 bucket that'll go on to that. So this is going to be in addition to that price you just had of $38,801.58 will be $3,093.08. $3,093.08. Those two are together. Our last bid is from Hudson as well. It's going to be the same way, so I'll give you these a little quicker this time so we can, not so confusing. It's for a 4052M tractor, compact tractor with the backhoe, $41,223.04. $41,223.04. And the 4-in-1 bucket attachment that goes with it is the same as the last, $3,093.08. It's $3,093.08. So just my old farmer experience tells me we've got a wide range of horsepowers and tractors here, and so this is obviously going to take some study. So I think we're in the same boat. We need to take this under advisement back to Cody and Magistrate Ricketts and Magistrate Burns to come up with a recommendation at our next meeting, if that's acceptable with the rest of you. I'd entertain that motion.
That motion.
Motion made, is there a second? Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
All right.
All opposed? Motion carried. Thank you.
Appreciate everybody bidding.
Yeah, that's great to have that many choices, and man, if we can't find something there, we're in bad shape. So that'll work. Next item of business is search and rescue for annual affiliation agreement. Do what? No. Greg, I'll throw this over to you. This is just an agreement that we do yearly, KRS statute. It kind of chain of command between the 3 rescue squads that we have. Is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's correct, and it's exactly the same.
Do we need to can we do these in aggregate, or do I need to do them separate? Okay, so this is just, purpose of this order is to establish responsibilities and chain of command between Union County government, Union County EMA director, and the Sturgis Fire and Rescue Squad, the Uniontown Water Squad, and the Morganfield Rescue Squad. Is what and they just need my signature, so I'd entertain a motion to approve this order of affiliation on these 3 departments.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, motion second. Any discussion? Anybody have any questions for Greg?
Yes, I will abstain from voting since I'm chief of Morganfield Rescue Squad.
Okay, thank you. Noted. Probably ought to note that, please. Thank you. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Next on the agenda, we have a resolution for courthouse boilers. This is part of our House Bill 200 coal severance project. And so we have the concurring letters from both Senator Mills and Representative Miles. And this is what we send into DLG to get our money back, correct? And so this is, I think this is your first project all the way. This is Kim's first project all the way through, and she's killing it. She's doing great with it. So there are a lot of hurdles that we jump through to make all this work right, and so she's doing a great job with it, and we're appreciative of her efforts. So this is House Bill 200 coal severance money out of our single county money for the amount of $46,850. $46,850, and as you can tell, the boilers are working fabulously, and so there's going to be a huge energy savings that will come from these new boilers. I'm not sure how long it'll take to pay for them, but I'm quite confident it won't be that long, as old as our other ones were. I'd entertain a motion for that resolution.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor of this resolution signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Thank you. Next on the agenda is our claims. I went over these Sunday. I was in Frankfurt again yesterday, but I think everybody else was here yesterday without me. We need a couple signatures. Just as an item of note, I'll be sending out an email to all the department heads just about signatures. We need signatures a little quicker. That it makes it tough on the office staff to have to round everybody up. So I'll just send that as a blanket note, and hopefully that'll alleviate some of the chasing down for signatures. And so all of those that needed signatures will have them. Are there any claims that should not be paid? Anybody have anything to add? County Attorney Julie was there, and the two magistrates were there. So, seeing that there's no reason for the claims to not be paid, let the record show that claims are to be paid. Just as a couple of information items from me, I've obviously traveling a ton back and forth to Frankfurt. Spoke last week about the coal severance funds that are coming out of the governor's budget, and we've working on that a little bit with Senior Advisor Rocky Atkins, and have spoken with him a couple of times. We're just waiting to see how that money shapes out coming out of the House budget, to see where those funds go, and then we'll continue to work on that and monitor that. I visited with I made a trip, and I think I told you I went to Deputy Secretary Mike Hancock's office and visited with him, but also had a chance to catch he and Secretary Gray together the other night, and spoke a few minutes about that, and we'll be up to see him. And Denitra has already sent an estimate to continue and finish that project for 56 that we've spoken of, and so Suzanne and Robbie are now pushing from their side to try to get that included. We have a transportation cabinet tomorrow. We're meeting at GRAD, where we'll make that our priority in Union County for a state road, and hopefully we'll see some movement on that much sooner than later. We've still not seen any filing of a gas tax bill. I don't know when that'll come. I hope we see it, but as of right now, we have not, and there's a lot going on, but I think as it always happens, it'll all happen in the last week. So we'll look forward to seeing how that works, and go from there. So I think that's all I have. I'll throw it over to Magistrate White.
I met with Chuck Adamson the other day. I asked the Sheriff, Mickey Arnold, to give me a report on how many accidents we'd had on the 2091 Harrigus Lane. He kind of needed a paper trail to send it forward to Madisonville. So he said he would get back, and then Magistrate Clemens and myself are gonna meet with him, Monday or Tuesday next week.
Very
So
good.
he let us know when we go out there and look that over.
Very
That's
good.
all I got.
Okay. Master Floyd.
We were able to attend training day last Thursday in Frankfurt. Like I said, we sat down with Suzanne and talked about all the things he was talking about, and I thought it went real well, and I think he's really pushing for everything he's talking about. It was a good day. We did a lot of things and said a lot. Pretty full day.
It was.
Tree trimming seems to be going really good. Like I said last time, we had a lot of confidence on that. I know we get the weather right, we can start picking up some trash. And the roads, a lot of people keep throwing it out. They keep throwing it out. We talked about the census last court meeting. It's really fixing to hit in March. We were able to attend the ball game, senior night. Had real good representation. Judges out there, quite a few of us out there with shirts, threw-out shirts and balls and towels. We're trying to get the word out, so if anybody brings it up, make sure you let them know it's a big deal.
Yeah, very big deal.
And I've been hearing it on commercials too, on the radio. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you.
I was out of town last week, so I took some opportunity to drive some of the roads, look at some of the high water roads that down in the district. And I know you get it, it's like you're very much interested in it as well. I just curious if we're seeding areas I looked at, just over the road, couple places, but any issues or anything to note other than typical high water. And Sean's not in here, but I did request back to picking up trash that maybe Danny and his crew pick up stretch of 109, and they got that done last week for them. So I do appreciate that. But I'm like Jerry, it seems like, I don't know, maybe it's the runoff and a lot of people throwing stuff out, but I mean, trash is everywhere.
That's a weird,
Right.
I went to ball games last night,
Yeah.
all the way down here, and all the way through both counties. It's not just Union County, it's everywhere.
High water floats it all right up by the road too.
And then it goes down to stage.
Yeah, it stays right there by the road, so it's,
That's all I've got.
all right. Master Burns?
I'd just like to thank Mike and Greg for going out and checking these roads that are, where the water's receding. I hope they can make the FEMA report so we can get some reimbursement money for whatever's damage is done down there. And I'd like to thank everybody for supporting our wrestling team. It was a big thing for us here. So that's about it, I guess.
All right, thank you. Master Clemens?
Mike, I guess we're ready if we do get some snow. Hopefully we won't, but I guess all our equipment's up and ready to. Okay.
You can call for it.
And I'd like to make a request. In District 5, we got one spot where people stop and look at some eagles, which is great, but we'd be nice if they wouldn't throw their trash and their beer cans out while they're sitting there and watching. And I've had that road picked up a few times, and it needs picking up again. I've had it picked up twice. Enjoy the eagles, whatever. I just request, bring a trash bag with you and take your trash with you, rather than just throw it out in the road. And are we going to do anything for the cheerleaders?
I'm going to try to get a hold of Ms. Harvey and see if she'd come in on the
Okay.
next meeting, if they're
I think
able to do that.
That'd be great if they would do. That's all I have. Thank you.
I think that's it. Also want to, Jerry reminded me about the tree trimming. I hear a lot of citizens are appreciative of getting around and getting some of those trees cut back off the road. So thank you for your efforts. I know that's a priority for you and working hard to get that done. So appreciate that. I'd entertain a motion to adjourn. Second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye. All right, motion carried. Thank you, everybody.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the bid, Rodney.
Yeah, thanks.
It'll be exciting out there.